Okay, and we are good to go. Hello,
Okay.
everyone. Hello,
Oh,
hello.
hello.
Welcome to. By the, oh, I forgot to mention, we have an announcement. I mean, it's not really an announcement, but it's. I think it's pretty obvious that we have rebranded our podcast.
It's
Yes,
the
Hell
Midnight
yeah.
we
TV
we
now.
we are the Midnight TV. Now, for those of you who are wondering, even though most likely no one's wondering, Um,
Sad.
unfortunately, when I was trying to look for, when the pilot episode was uploaded, when I was trying to look for it using my other account, it turns out there were other podcasts already called the Midnight Club, and
Yikes.
as much as I'd like to think that we have, never mind, I'm not gonna say anything. Let's just say
Well,
I was confident that we could I don't know, maybe
Use the
surpass
name.
them in terms of content. Maybe we could just use the name, you know?
Okay.
Yeah,
oh,
it's a matter of like
Did you
we'll
hear
see.
some of their podcasts?
Um yeah, they're relatively new. Um they're kind of like us, you know, the quality is it's not yo a very a big beginner quality, that's all I'm going to say. Um And besides that podcast that I found on YouTube, there's also another one on Spotify. So I kind of had a conversation with, our good friend Sarah.
With yourself.
Well, also with myself, because it was a moral choice, right? Because I
mhm.
was
Mm-hmm.
like, I could just work my ass off on this podcast, and with like I guess malalampasin natin sila. And it's like, oh,
Mm.
it's fine. Well, we're better known than them anyways. But also, a part of me is like, they got the name first. I want to
True.
keep the name, but they got the name first. We gotta be morally right. We're not pulling off an Aaron
Gotta show
Yeager.
respect.
You gotta show respect. We're not pulling off an Aaron Yeager here. No,
No, no respect.
no respect. What's this man's no respect whatsoever. So we decided to go with the Midnight TV. Why? Because it sounds cool and it's easy to lay out. I hope you guys like the new logo.
Wow.
You gotta make the logo.
Original.
No, for the merchandise possibilities. I don't know. Well, I mean,
We'll see, we'll see.
to
I
get.
do like the logo.
Thank you, thank you. Um,
I do like the logo.
to be fair, I think Midnight TV still works because I was thinking to myself, what would be a good name, and I thought the kind of style that we're going for is kind of a, I mean, old school, I don't know, retro wave, late night.
Old school. Okay.
In terms of the style of the layout of our like podcast,
Did you make
it's
the
not.
logo?
I did, yeah.
Okay.
It was a
Mm.
pain in the ass. Basically, you just make a huge circle, like a red circle, and then you enlarge your brush, and then
Mm-hmm.
the
And then you
eraser tool, and then
erase
boop, and then,
erase. I see.
yeah, it was a big brain moment because I don't know how vectors work, baby. So yeah, it was fun.
Where'd
So
you do
yeah,
it? In
Photoshop.
Photoshop.
Yeah. I had a no,
That's
I
fun.
had a bunch of cool concepts before this one. Originally on TV, the TV was more extreme, like it was stretched out, going upwards, going downwards. Meron siya dapat na it was supposed to have like a red circle on it, but then I kind of thought it might be a little bit too much if we had like a logo and then may circle yung TV. It's a little bit redundant, like the circle shapes. So
Yeah.
I think it
Mm.
looks nice as is. So yeah. Moving
It
forward,
does.
we will be the Midnight TV starting from episode
Yes.
2.
It
Hopefully
is
we don't
Hell
get
official
yeah.
sued.
now.
Hopefully I don't look up Midnight TV and something else pops up. So I don't want to change anymore. It's very hard to
Midnight
lay out.
TV.
As far as I
Oh
know,
shit! There is a midnight TV.
no, no, no. But the thing is, I also checked that out. They're kind of not active, and we're the Midnight TV podcast. That's the
I
full name.
see.
That's the full name. That's the full name. Okay, that's the full name. So it's fine. It's fine. I
King
think if you look
Gonzalez.
up the Midnight TV podcast, I think the pilot episode's gonna show up. I think. But yeah,
Okay.
that's a little bit of info. We will be rebranding. Hopefully, you don't have to rebrand anymore. It's
No,
layout.
actually,
It's not fun. It's not popping up. Well, we're not there yet.
night TV
Cause I
podcast.
changed the name of the thumbnail, the video itself.
Actually, oh,
Oh yeah,
okay.
Did it
right,
pop
right,
up?
yeah, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Oh wait, it's because I subscribed to you. I know I didn't. Okay, I'm
Oh
gonna
wait, let
subscribe to
me.
you now.
You're not
Now I'm
subscribed
gonna
to the
check.
Midnight TV. Well, guys, I heard a rumor. I heard that whoever doesn't subscribe to the Midnight TV will have hot dogs shoved up their butt. That's
What?
rough stuff. So, if you don't
What?
want hot dog
What?
shoved up your butt, you better smash that like button right now
No.
and click the
I mean,
click subscribe. It's
Oh
very
my
I
fun.
mean,
god.
okay.
Yeah. So you guys listening, we don't want hot dogs up our butts. So you better smash the like button and subscribe. That being said, um, friends, do you guys know what we're gonna talk about today?
We're gonna
Yes.
talk about
We're gonna talk about
the legendary anime called Shingeki no Kyojin
for
or
real.
Attack on
Attack
Titan.
on Titan. Yeah. So let's just start this off. Chapter 130. Chapter 138.
Do we still introduce ourselves or something?
Oh shit, I forgot. We're working on it. We're not used to this. Anyways, before we start, this is Kyle. This is or Zemo Ren. I don't know, man. Call me whatever. I'm the host, and today are my guests, my good friends. That was my phone. I forgot to turn off the notification. Introduce yourselves, both of you. Go ahead.
Nah, you first.
Oh, hi. um, I'm
Oh,
Gel X online, but here on this podcast, I'll go by Jella.
wait. Something's happening to my laptop.
Okay.
Something's really weird is happening to my laptop.
Um.
I,
Oh
Oh
no!
I,
What
no.
is
I,
happening?
I wait. Oh my god, please.
Oh my
I have
goodness.
no, it's fine, it's fine. It was just a quick hiccup. I wasn't sure if it was recording. I think something crashed with my driver. I might have to restart later. I can do it later. It's fine. So
Alright.
but I did hear what Jella said. So if y'all didn't hear, her name is Jella, and she is also called. Jella.
Oh,
Yeah.
Gel X online. Yeah.
Yeah. She's Jelexteen. Am I right? Jelexteen?
No,
Just
dude, that
Jelex.
name is
Oh, is that name
long
dead?
dead.
Okay.
Yeah, it's dead.
Okay,
It's Gel X now.
Jelex. Okay, so this is my good friend Jella, and she is also known as Gel X online. She might have some art,
Some sick art,
some
bro.
sick art that
Should check her out.
I will be linking that in the description below, and yeah.
Oh hell yeah! Thank you.
Yeah. The next one,
Hello, my name is Steven. You can, yeah, it's just Steven.
just
That's it.
Steven. Simple man.
Yeah, simple man. I
Yeah.
guess.
Yeah, you could say that. Um, so Steven is also an artist. He's also open for commissions. I'm just saying,
Mm-hmm.
especially for
Sure, yeah.
if you're on the freaky side, you already know.
Uh,
I'll link his work on the description below. It's whatever. But yeah. Anyways, now that that's out
Okay.
of the way. Um, Attack on Titan chapter 138. What the fuck was that about, huh? What was that?
The
138.
latest
The
chapter.
latest chapter. Yeah, let's get right to it. What do we think?
Oh.
What's our what are your
The chapter
reactions?
itself.
Yeah, the chapter
Yeah,
itself.
yeah.
The chapter itself. Yeah.
Uh, why did you
Oh.
kiss?
I had the same thoughts. I had the same thoughts.
A head. just a head. Why would you kiss a head?
I mean, to be fair, Steven, kissing just the head is what it's what people do when they're in love.
Like just the head,
Just the head, just the head.
Just the head.
like head, not connected to their body.
Yeah.
So
A
that's what you do when you're in
decapitated
love.
head.
Huh.
I don't think you guys got the joke. But anyways, yeah,
Yeah.
that was weird. So,
Mm,
should I go first
So what
with my
are
reaction?
what are your thoughts about
One
it?
of
Yeah,
my
yeah, yeah.
thoughts on it.
How
mhm.
about you?
Okay, so right off the bat, I'm really. I guess I'll start with the positives of the chapter. Um, I'm really, really glad that Mikasa was the one who killed Eren because from the start, that's what I was waiting for. You know, like even when I was like 14 or 13, I don't know, I forgot. Even when I first started watching the show, um, you know, people come up with all these theories and stuff like that, right? And then season 2 came out, season 3, and we kind of got the hint that Eren was kind of he's kind of going to the dark side. So we kind of saw it coming a mile away. So
Season
around season 3, the end of
yeah,
season 3, I guess. Yeah.
season three ish.
When he had the tatake moment.
Okay.
Right, that's his
Like the moment where
catchphrase.
he was at the beach
Yeah, he was at
and
the
he was like
beach.
pointing at the horizon.
Yes,
Mm.
nice
Mhm.
beach,
Mhm.
but like bad
Nice.
people on the other side. So
Mm.
we kind of you know saw it coming. So
Thought of it.
I
Yeah,
was telling
yeah.
myself, if ever Eren turns to evil Jesus, which he did, I felt like the best way to end I guess his storyline, you know, or his arc, his downfall to the dark side would be for Mikasa to end his life. I feel like thematically that would fit the most. It's kind of like a Suzaku and Lelouch Britannia moment from Code Geass. You know, where I mean I guess in the context of Code Geass, Lelouch had good intentions, right? And then he turned
Mm-hmm.
into an evil emperor sort of type of guy. And near the end, he told his best friend, who was also his rival enemy, that he orchestrated this plan all along. And for this plan to work, in order to ensure absolute world peace, he asked his best friend to kill him. And it's, I mean, it's effective. It's probably one of the most iconic anime deaths ever. I don't know if you guys agree. It's definitely
I
up
haven't
there.
watched it.
You haven't
I haven't
watched it?
watched it.
What's wrong with you?
Same.
Oh
I don't
shit!
know. I don't know.
Both of you haven't watched it.
I don't know,
No.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
All right.
It's
All
not
right.
mid, but it's also not it's not the greatest. It's not Attack on Titan. No offense, but yeah. Um,
Mm.
the Lelouch Britannia death is probably one of it's up there in terms of iconic anime deaths. But my point is, the eventual lead up to that death was it was worth it. You know, he had it coming, and I felt the same way with Eren. And I felt like
Mm.
Mikasa was the one who had to kill him because, you know, thematically Mikasa was the one who was always attached to him, and then she found out that his blood is sort of connected to him because she's kind of like, because Ackermans are like, they're gonna connect themselves to a person or something like that. I
Mm.
don't know. It's
Yeah.
very
Yeah.
confusing.
I think it is like that. Yeah.
Yeah, it is like that, right? Um,
Hmm.
so I feel
From
like
what I
it
remember.
should be Mikasa who has to kill him. I told myself I'm going to throw a fit if anyone else kills him. Like I'm not even gonna like it if Armin kills him. I don't care if Levi kills him. I don't care. I want Mikasa to kill him. It's the only way to go.
Mm.
So
I'm
yeah.
just
Mm.
glad that the story is almost over.
Did you think that the story was being prolonged, or did you think na okay, this is the point where the story has to end?
No, it's gotten to the point that it's really messy. The story,
Mm. Yeah.
yeah, everyone knows that it is very messy, and
Yeah.
I got to the
Uh,
point where I
uh,
really do not care anymore about the story since it's really
is it
keep
because
confusing me.
too much for your brains?
I guess, and a lot of useless like add like
Like padding,
details, useless details.
useless
But just
details. Hmm.
yeah, for
Mm,
me, in my
I see.
opinion, a lot of useless
So,
details that
hmm.
was just added on the
Yeah,
story.
yeah, yeah. Can you give an
I get
example
that.
of like
What was that spine, bro? That
you mean
uh
the neon
space
squiggly
spine.
worm, the
Yeah,
squiggly
yeah. What
worm?
was that?
Well, I mean, my interpretation was it was the source of all life, or the thing that the original Emir touched in order to, when she got the Titan powers.
Mm.
That's what I think. That's what it looked like. I don't know.
It, yeah, but
You just thought it was weird, giant squiggly worm.
yeah,
It
what the fuck was
could have been
that?
drawn better. Could have looked
Could
cooler.
have could have looked.
That's true.
Yeah, like
Looks like a gummy worm.
it
Yeah,
does look
it
like a
does look like
gummy
a gummy
worm.
worm.
It does
Um,
look like a sex toy or some shit.
yeah, it looks like a it looks like a bad dragon dildo. Yeah, it looks like
Bad dragon.
it
Oh,
looks like the Pornhub award. Have you guys seen like the Pornhub award? It's kind of like a trophy that's rubbery. It's supposed to be like a trophy, but also kind of like a dildo.
that's kind of.
Yeah, it kind
I've
of looks.
never seen it.
Okay, I'm
Oh
gonna
my
I'm
god.
I'm gonna
Okay,
send
I
the photo
see it
later.
now.
Yeah. So if you
All right.
reach, like, there's a milestone
Oh wow.
in Cornhub where,
Mm.
if you reach enough followers, they're going to send you like an award. It's kind of like the equivalent of the silver, what do you call that? The thing on YouTube? The thing
Oh
on
yeah,
YouTube.
the thing. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I
the
get
thing.
that.
Yeah, it's kind of like the same thing, but it kind of looks like a trophy, but also it's kind of, multi-purpose. So yeah.
I see.
Definite.
Yeah,
It reminded me of that. I gotta admit, the squiggly worm kind of looks like
Mm.
the corn hub
gonna
trophy.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna send it in photos.
yeah. I'm
Boom.
gonna take a look. Hold up. Yeah.
That's
There
it.
there it is. Yeah,
There it is.
there it
There it
Oh,
is.
okay.
Very
Porn
sus.
hub.
Yeah,
is. Very sus
but
indeed.
it's kind of creative. Not gonna lie. I mean, it's kind of like,
It is. It is.
yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Oh,
Big respect to
yeah.
that company.
I guess it's
Website.
kind of questionable, but yeah. Well, we won't go there.
Okay,
Mm.
go back. Go
Going
back.
back,
Go
going back.
back.
You were saying, padding, too much, weird squiggly worm. That was weird.
Yeah, too much useless details,
Mm.
in my opinion.
But
I see. I see.
what about you, Jella? What do you think?
Okay, so
I guess you can start with this arc in the story so
season
far.
4.
Yeah,
All
the
right.
like
Yeah,
everything in the Marley arc.
the most recent one.
Yeah, yeah,
Honestly, I started reading the manga again
yeah,
when
yeah,
they announced that season 4 was gonna be released.
yeah, yeah,
Cause I dropped it for like I don't know how long, probably a year or two. Can't remember.
yeah.
But
Understandable.
so yeah, when I started reading that Marleyan arc, am I
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
Is that it?
Like the time
Um,
skip.
yeah, the time skip.
Yeah, yeah.
When I first read it, I was really confused because the
Yes.
whole span of the story it was contained inside the walls, right? And
Yeah, yeah.
we were getting hints that oh, there are other people outside and they kind of hate you. They kind of hate you all in there, and we don't know why. But I guess for me, masyado siyang naging malawak
Mm.
yung yung world ng story.
Yeah.
That's just me though,
Mhm.
because there were other countries that are getting involved, and I thought it was just going to be like the people inside the walls versus the Marleyans.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so it was confusing for me. It was also a lot, and
That's fair.
even yeah, even the recent chapter, I was also a little confused with what was happening. It I don't know. It happened so quickly.
Yeah, I do admit I feel like this chapter was a bit rushed. I
Mm.
feel. To give a rundown of my thoughts on the chapter, as I mentioned before, I am glad that Mikasa was the one who killed Eren, and then it immediately jumps to me complaining about Mikasa kissing. I guess we forgot to mention. Spoiler alert. This is a bit too late.
Too
Um,
late.
I'm probably just gonna put that in the description or something or in the title. I don't know,
Mm.
but it was just me complaining like why couldn't Mikasa just have kissed his head before slicing it off? I don't know, man.
Uh,
I just feel like it's
no
really
time,
weird.
bro.
Yeah, I mean, people. I've talked to some people on the comment sections of some Attack on Titan groups that I'm in, and they were like, "Well, I mean, you gotta think about the essence of time, the urgency," and
Mm.
I'm like, "Yeah, but also it looks kind of weird."
Yeah.
I'm not saying I mind the kissing. I don't mind the kissing. Cause I hate how people are like, oh my god, that's like totally disgusting. Aren't they like brothers and sisters or something? People
They're
thought it was
not.
weird.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was weird.
It
Because
wasn't weird because they were kissing. It is weird because
his head was
she.
off.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that
It
was
was
a weird thing. I
The
decapitated.
don't think.
man's dead.
Yeah, the man's dead. Like, come on. Um, I don't, in terms of the kissing in itself, I really don't mind. Because Mikasa and Eren's relationship wasn't developed as something romantic throughout the whole show.
Mm.
It's more of
Mm.
love as a whole. There could be hints of romance in there, but it's also like, the just the love for the person in itself, and it's kind of like a family
Mm.
sort of love. I guess it's weird if I say
But
family, but it's just love as a
yeah.
whole, you know?
But wasn't it? I mean, for Mikasa, it's kind
Yeah.
of one-sided for her,
It
right?
was, yeah, from the
Because
start, from the start.
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I didn't mind. I really didn't mind the kiss because there was I also, going back to some of the things that I like. There was also um when Mikasa and Levi were about to kill Eren. Um,
Mm.
Eren, I guess Eren kind of knew that um he was about to die, so he kind of like astral projected this sort of parallel situation in Mikasa's head, where they're really
Mm.
living peacefully in the
Oh, he did. He
mountains.
did that.
Yeah, he did. He did.
Yeah.
They basically, when
I
Mikasa was
see.
about to kill him, there was like some sort of vision in Mikasa's head,
Mm.
where it was the same. It was the same with episode 1 of season 1, where Eren was dreaming, right, and then Mikasa woke her up. Like, it started the same way. In the vision, Mikasa was sleeping, and then
Mm.
Eren was like, "Hey, Mikasa, wake up!" And then it's this sort of situation where, what
I
if?
didn't even catch that.
Yeah, right. It's actually something that people have been fucking talking about a lot. Like, what if the ending is Eren wakes up again and it was all just a dream? And I just think it's the stupidest thing in the world. Please,
I
Isayama,
would be
don't
so
do that.
angry.
I'd be so fucking angry. I'm gonna go on a tangent here, right? Real quick.
All right.
Okay.
I was, you see, if you guys aren't aware, um, I go on dating apps every once in a while. Why? Because
Okay.
Mm.
I'm bored and I want to talk to other people.
Mm.
Okay.
So
Understandable.
Mhm.
yeah, it's quarantine. You already know, man's bored. So I managed to match with this girl, who asked me straight up if I watch anime. And I was like, yeah, I do. Like, what about you? What do you watch? And she said, it's mostly Attack on Titan, right? And I was like,
Mm.
Mm.
"Yo, what do you did you read the new chapter? Have you seen the latest episode?" And she told me that she's updated with the manga. So I asked, what did you think of chapter 138? So, for obvious reasons, she was sad, obviously, because people died, right? And it's fine, you can be
Mm.
sad.
Mm.
But
Sure.
she just kept on telling me how she wishes that in the next chapter it was all just a dream. And
What the
and
fuck?
it's it's fine for you to want to miss, like, to miss your favorite characters. I'm pretty sure some people out there misses Iron Man when he died in Endgame, right? It's fine.
Okay.
But I was telling her, it's funny how she was like, "Who? I'm very sad. These characters died." I'm like, "Nah, man. I want them to stay dead." And then she was like,
Oh.
"Why?" I was like, "No, no, no, no. You see, I'm just looking at this from a writing perspective, where
Mm.
we're at the point of
Hmm.
no return. Aaron had to die because he's evil Hitler. He committed mass
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
genocide.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and I guess I wasn't. We'll get there, but I wasn't really satisfied with some of the deaths in the chapter. I feel like some of them are rushed.
Especially with Gabby,
With
you
Gabby,
weren't
yeah.
Mhm.
But
satisfied with.
but sure, they're dead. Sure, we're at the end game now, right? So she was like,
Yeah.
I know, I wish there would be like it was all a dream, or it was all gonna be reversed. And then I was like, well, what good would that do? And she told
Mm.
me, I don't know, plot twist. And I'm just
Fuck
Ah,
your plot twist.
this, no, no,
It's a
no, no,
no.
corny ass
no,
plot
no,
twist.
no. I was like, no offense, but it would suck if
Yeah,
that's
it would be a really bad plot
yeah.
twist
No one would
because
like it.
Yeah, you wanna
yeah,
know what that?
cause
You
Go on.
would,
Yeah.
but everyone
oh,
else wouldn't like it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for
yeah,
real.
yeah.
because we watched these characters grow up, right?
Yeah.
And we watch them uh, develop and have their own beliefs and stuff.
Mm.
Especially with Aaron, that's kind of a surprise that you have this main character that was supposed to be quote unquote the
Yeah,
good one,
actually,
and then
that's
by the end,
really cool. Yeah.
that's that's a really good twist
Yeah.
story wise. And if you put that other twist now, oh, it was just a dream, haha, kind of just
It's gonna
you know,
suck.
Ruins it
It
all.
ruins it
yeah,
all. You wanna know what that
where's
reminds
the
me of?
character development?
I don't know if you guys have
What?
have you guys seen Twilight?
What?
So
Yeah.
the thing is, I've seen all the Twilight movies.
Mm.
I have.
Okay.
And
Okay.
I
Okay, Kyle.
watched. It was my mom. Okay, I had to go with her. I just wanted to go to the cinema, bro. It was cold, and there was popcorn. So we went to watch. I think it was Breaking Dawn Part 2. I feel like it was
Mm.
it was that movie. It was the last one, right? And the trailer had this like amazing fight sequences where it was like the aristocrat vampire cult versus the Cullen family with the
Mm.
wolves, and they were like fighting in the snow. I was like,
Yeah.
wow, that looks so cool. So honestly, me and my child brain were just waiting for like an action scene to happen, right? And then at the third half of the movie, they finally confronted each other, and there was a build up. There was some sort of tension. I was like, yeah, let's fucking go. Let's gonna fight. You're gonna fucking fight,
They're
right?
gonna
They're
fight.
gonna fight, and they had
Is
a
this
fight. And not gonna lie, it kind of looked cool. They were like flipping around, like fucking
is this the
snapping their
one
necks. I think,
in the snow?
yeah, there's someone in the snow, and it
Yeah,
was
yeah,
so
yeah. Okay.
cool. They beheaded the main villain, and it was like, oh shit,
Yeah,
he
yeah,
fucking
yeah,
died.
yeah.
And then the fight ended with the villain's head like snapped like right off his body, and
Mm.
it was on the snow, and the shot like zoomed in on his eye, and then it revealed that it was just the possible future he was foreseeing the whole time. The fight
Mm.
never happened, and I was like, that was so lame.
That
Mm.
was
That's
so
so
I
lame.
agree.
fucking lame, and
I
I
remember
don't
that.
want that to happen to Attack on Titan. Like, please, Isayama,
Mm.
don't. Just don't.
Agreed. Agreed.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
remember that.
That being said, the Mikasa vision. Yeah. So before he sliced off Aaron's head, Aaron kind of astral projected like this vision of a possible future that they could have had. Where what if Aaron and Mikasa just ran away, like live in the mountains? And I thought that was really sweet. I thought that
Mm.
was a good way to end. Um, not necessarily not necessarily kind of redeeming Aaron, but it just kind of shows that
Mm.
yes, he is evil Hitler, but then again, he didn't forget his roots, He kind
Mm.
of while he did say at some point that he hated Mikasa, right? At some point,
Yeah.
he does care for her all along because they grew up together, and she was there for him when he was times of need, especially when he was about to do something stupid, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm.
I thought that was really sweet, and I like the way it transitions where um it was kind of like Eren giving Mikasa a choice. I kind of saw it as oh Mikasa, if you don't slice my head off, we could live peacefully, right?
Mm.
Is what I want, what you
Yeah.
wanted, right?
Is
And
th- yeah, this is what you wanted.
yeah, and this also kind of correlates to Mikasa's like development throughout the show, where all he really wanted was to be with Eren, like in general, right?
Mm.
But the thing is, he has to acknowledge the fact that Eren is evil Hitler. So I thought it was there was this fun transition where they were talking, and then in the vision sequence, Mikasa holds Eren's face, and he says goodbye Eren or something like that, and then
Yeah.
it just so happens that in real life she finally sliced his head off, as a
Mm.
goodbye to his boy.
Mm.
But then again, yeah, again, I'm just going to reiterate that I feel like it would have been better if she kissed him and then sliced his head off
Before
before
Mm.
slicing.
slicing his head off. Yeah, or at the very least, let's say, in the nick of time, you really have to slice his head off, right? It's
Mm.
understandable. It's fine. Why don't you just give him a little peck on the forehead? Kind of like what I
Yeah, that's
yeah, I think
sweeter
that was yeah,
than
that was
Yeah.
fucking.
that's sweeter. I mean, I
That
don't
would
I don't
that
mind the
would be more
lips.
appropriate.
Yeah, actually, I don't think about it. I feel like it would be more appropriate for a kiss on the forehead. It's
Yeah.
very
That would be nice.
yeah, because sometimes forehead kisses they hit different than
They do,
lip kiss. I
They
was just
do.
saying, I'm just saying
they
they
do
do
be hitting different.
because they kind of mean like love as a whole. Not just
Mm.
romantic love. Like they really love you as a whole. Like, they don't really need to shove it in your face that they love you romantically. It's like I just love you
Mm.
in general. Yeah.
Yeah.
So at the top of my head, those are the only positives that I can think of. And we're about to go to the negatives. Negatives, here we go.
Oh.
You guys have any
Negatives of
negatives
what?
in mind in this chapter? Like something that we didn't like? Because
This
I feel like there are things that we didn't like in this chapter.
Yeah, it
You,
was just
you know my opinion about this guy's drawing in general and his
Mm.
compositing.
Yeah, yeah. The composition of the shots.
Yeah, the
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
composition of the shots, it was very
I get you.
mediocre.
Ooh, spicy, man. This man is attacking the man, the myth, the legend himself.
Ah,
Are you sure you want me to
he,
plug your Twitter, bro? You might not
his
get canceled.
his story is great. Okay, his story
Yeah.
is great,
Story's great. Okay.
but the drawing in general is mediocre at best.
Is that your take on the whole manga?
Yes, the whole manga.
Okay. We'll
I'm
get to
not
that.
saying the designs are bad,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
just his drawing.
His drawings. Okay. What about is that your only gripe with the latest chapter? What about in terms of story?
Ah, at this point, I don't really care no more.
You're not as invested, huh?
No
I see
more.
how it
I don't
is.
want.
Because
Yeah.
I know you're a slut
Just
for
ask
Jujutsu
Jella.
Kaisen.
Yeah, I love Jujutsu Kaisen.
We'll
Just
talk about
ask
that.
Jella.
We'll talk about that when I finish it. But
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah. Ask Jella about her opinion.
What about
oh.
you, Jella? What about the negatives, the stuff that you didn't like about this chapter?
uh latest chapter.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's just yeah, there a lot happened in that one chapter.
Mm.
It, it was too fast.
Mm.
Like biglang lahat sila, oh, we turn into titans. And I don't
Ah,
know, man. I got confused. I got really
yeah.
confused. And I
Mm,
actually also kind of agree with I'm gonna get canceled. But
uh,
yeah, I kind of agree with the thing about the art. But from what I
mm,
remember,
yeah.
the creator admitted na he's not really
He
that
did.
good at drawing.
He did.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
So I kind of, I'm not really like, oh, this, I don't like it. But, I give him a pass because
Yeah,
I
I would give him a
understand.
pass as well. I'm not
And
saying like you shouldn't draw.
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
When you're that
And,
bad, But I know he's an author
mm,
and he's not focusing on the drawings,
yeah.
I
yeah,
guess.
yeah, yeah,
Mm. But his designs for Eren's final transformation, I guess,
yeah,
that's cool. I like that.
yeah. For
I
Yeah.
real,
think
for
that was
real.
awesome.
It's so weird and ugly looking that it looks cool.
Yeah, yeah.
This man's does not give a shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I like that. Yeah, I
So
don't.
yeah,
Yes.
yes, yes.
Yeah, that's it. I
That's
don't
it
really have that much.
to
I
say.
think.
Oh man,
Mm-hmm.
am I the only Attack on Titan chill here? It's funny because I also got burned out with with Attack on Titan. Like I only got into it again. I guess early this year or late last year because
Yeah.
I ignored the later seasons for a while. Like
Mm.
I watched season one back when it first aired, and we were just waiting for season two for so long. Where I was just, man, I'm tired. I'll go with Sword Art Online. I kind of explored, which was it was fine. I explored and managed to watch some good animes out there. But by the time that season two came out, I was like, nah, man, this is a Sasage no for me. I just didn't care, and I remember if I'm not mistaken, I tried watching season two around 2018, and I didn't even finish it. I was like, it's whatever. And season three came out. I still didn't know anything about it. I didn't know what's going on
Mm.
until I don't remember what prompted me to watch again. I guess it was the latest season because I saw the poster for season four, and I thought it looked cool as fuck. Like it's such a juxtaposition to the first poster where it was Eren and then the colossal titan was in the distance in the wall, and then now it was this like low angle shot of Reiner, and it was
Mm. Yeah.
Eren about to beat the shit out of him,
Yeah.
and they were like wearing SWAT suits, and I was like, what the fuck is going on? What is this? Why does Reiner look like a fucking like a Nazi? Why does he look like a Nazi? What's going
What does he
on?
look like?
He does look like a Nazi, and that's what prompted. I was like, okay, I'm actually interested. Like, what the fuck happened? What did I miss? What happened? And as far as I remember, I did watch the trailer.
Mm.
Obviously, I did not understand anything. So, but I was intrigued. So I rewatched season 1 to season 3. And it
Mm.
was just in the nick of time because season 6 the first episode of season 4 was going to premiere in like a week or two when I finished season 3. Actually, I think I feel like 2 episodes of season 4 has already came out. So it was perfect, right? And season 3 was such, oh my god. I was like, "Oh my god. Oh my god. So
Season three.
good. Season 3.
Mm.
My goodness. My god.
It was good.
We'll get to there later. But yeah, my point is this is a little bit of tangent, but yeah, that was my history with Attack on Titan. So I just thought it was weird that I kind of lost interest at some point in time. Then here I am. Yeah.
Do you want to
Mm,
talk about the internet drama about the
We'll,
switching of
we'll
the
get.
studio.
I'll just give my rundown of the negatives for chapter 138, and then we'll get straight to it. You already know.
Okay, okay.
Rundown on chapter 138. You guys are gonna cancel me for this. Are you guys ready?
Mm.
Gabby's one of my favorite characters. I love Gabby.
Is it because she's a child?
No, hear me out. I
No.
love I love Gabby because she's such a bitch. I know everyone hates her because obviously she's a cunt. She killed Sasha and she's so like thick-headed, right? Um,
Mm.
but I love this idea. Like the reason why I love Attack on Titans like eventual exploration of the outside world is the story is such a huge irony. That's the way I look at it. Because if we're going down um a rundown of the history, right?
Mm.
The Eldians, the first batch of Eldians were technically not Titans. They were regular humans. Like they were warlords. And then
Mm.
they enslaved Emir, who had the Titan powers, and then made her give babies. And then eventually all of the Eldians who are humans, most of them became a race of like the Marleyans, right?
Mm.
So they enslaved the humans, and then the humans enslaved them back. And then one of them was like, "Nah, man, I'm out. Peace." He decided to go to an island, chill. And then in the original island in Marley, the humans enslaved the Marleyans. But then you find out later that Willie Tiber, who is also a like a rich, powerful Eldian. So it
Mhm.
turns out that he was the one running the country all this time. So it's kind of an irony how all of the people of Marley hates the Eldians, but their country is being run by an Eldian. It's such a good like um, it's just this concept of irony throughout the show, and
Mm.
the effects of that irony of the history in the world, you definitely see with Eren, obviously, kasi, di ba, we follow Eren's his aspirations to kill all the Titans, right? And we don't know where they came from. So when we finally, I just love this perspective that we're shown in the Marley arc, where in another island there is yet another angry child who's been indoctrinated that the other island is the enemy. I love that. It's
Mm.
such a good way to show the like the mirror of the like both sides of the war and what it did
Mhm.
for the people in both islands, right? For Eren, for Gabi, because they're basically the same, and they know
Yeah.
that. I don't know if you guys noticed, but in episode I forgot whatever. There's one episode where Gabi was about to kill. I forgot her name. That one girl who was adopted by the Browse family.
Yeah.
She was about to kill her because she knew that they were Marleyan warriors all this time. And if you pause it at the right moment, she's drawn the exact same way that Eren was drawn when she was about to kill those like human traffickers back in season 1.
Really?
Do you guys notice that?
I did
No.
not
Like
notice
so
this.
the context of the scene was the girl, the I guess you could say Sasha's adopted sister was like, you guys don't have to
Mm.
hide, like I know you guys are Marleyan warriors. So Gabi was like, oh fuck, we got found out, we gotta kill her. And there was this like quick moment where she
Mm.
grabbed the pitchfork and she was running towards her, and it was the exact same way that Eren was drawn when he was running towards the human
Uh,
traffickers back in season 1.
Human
Yeah,
traffickers.
you know when Mikasa was kidnapped.
mm.
Yeah,
When
Oh,
her
was it?
parents died.
Ah,
when
the
she when
Yeah.
yeah
scene
when he
when.
was running, when he was about to stab someone.
Okay, okay.
It's this
I remember
exact
now.
same shot, exact same like the way they're drawn. So they know, and I love that. I love that
Mm.
this girl is a little bitch, and because she's been indoctrinated as a child, right? She doesn't
Mm.
know shit, and I love the way that it was revealed. I love that she found out the hard way about the
Mm.
consequences of her actions, and the fact that again the people on Paradis Island are not devils. You know that scene
Mm.
at the restaurant with Nicolo,
Yeah.
and he was about to kill her, and then he was like talking to Sasha's dad, and he was like, "This
Mhm.
girl killed your daughter." And I was like, "It's so good." Like there's build up, and you see like eventually they had to team up, and Gabby was like, "War sucks. I guess I'll work with you guys," and I love that. So we finally saw
Character
character
development.
development. Yeah, we saw redemption, but I wanted to see consequences. I
Mm.
wanted to see a good example of someone who I think has better development is Annie. Annie is
Mm.
basically the same as Gabby if you think about it. She's just quiet and reserved. But they're more or less the same. They're just following the rules, right? They're just doing this for their family.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
I like what happened to Annie in this chapter because Annie was a horrible person and then she got crystallized for a few years and then when she woke up, she had a change of heart. So we finally have redemption. But that doesn't excuse her actions back in season 1, right? So
Mhm.
what
Mm.
happens? So in chapter 138, she was finally about to see his dad who I guess it was the root of her motivation all this time.
Mm.
She was
Yeah,
doing this
yeah.
for her dad. And what happens? They were about to hug. He turns to a titan and dies. That's right. You don't get what you deserve
Mm.
because remember you may have redeemed yourself, but then again, the sins of the past. You can never forget
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
And I love that because she was redeemed, but also she won't be rewarded
Mm.
for the things that she did. And I
Yeah.
feel like yun yung kulang kay Gabi because they
Yeah,
built
I
up this
agree.
they built up this reverse Erin, and I was expecting like I don't know, maybe a realization, maybe something that'll happen when she sees her family, but she gives them a hug and that's it. She doesn't even say anything. Like, she just looks at us, the viewers, and then bam, she dies. They turn to Titans. I felt like that was such a waste.
Mm.
Don't even get me
For
started
me,
on Jean and Connie. Holy shit.
for me, she was like um she was like a mini Reiner.
Yeah, she's like a tiny
More,
little Reiner. Yeah.
diba? Kasi
Tiny
when
Reiner.
Reiner was yung backstory nila, Annie, Reiner, and Berthold were
Yeah.
revealed.
Yeah.
Reiner was the one that's like, no, we are these soldiers?
The Warriors.
We are warriors. We are
Yeah.
Warriors.
like he was that kid that was really set dun sa beliefs niya because that's what he was taught all his life. And
Yeah, yeah.
as much as Gabby is a bitch for killing Sasha, I'm still angry. You
We
know,
all miss Sasha.
we all miss Sasha, but it was also like can't
Mm.
really hate a kid that was conditioned to think that way.
Yeah, yeah. Because if you hate
Yeah,
Gabby, you should hate Aaron. They're the same person, more or less. So yeah.
exactly.
Um to end that conversation, the Jean and Connie Titan transformation, I felt nothing. It was
Same.
it was so rushed. It was so rushed that like
Mm.
Levi was like you guys inhaled the gas. Guess we gotta go. Bye, and they were just standing there. And then I think Connie was like, "Remember that one time we saved the world? Those were the good old days." Bang! Fucking turned to a titan. That was so rushed. I just felt like their deaths were so rushed.
Mm.
I'm more affected by
Yeah.
what
True.
they did with Gabby because she was more developed than them. But also, I like Connie and Jean.
Mm.
We've been them through thick and thin. So it just sucks that
Mm.
they're like, oh well, I guess we're fucked. And then they die or they turn to Titans, they're the same thing. So yeah,
Mm.
that
Same.
was weird. I don't know what's going to happen next. We'll see. That's my take on
Mm.
138. Has a little bit of good in it. Has a little bit of It's could have been better.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah. Um, I okay. That brings us to our next topic. If you guys didn't know, um, Jella and Steven and I are all animation students.
We're
Mm.
Uh,
animators,
we're
bro.
animators, yeah. So If anyone's going to have opinions on the whole mappa situation, it's us. We have. Yeah, I'm proud of saying that. Like, no, 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 no. Like, our opinions count.
We
Yes.
have some things to say.
We have some things to say
Yes.
from animators' perspective, but also from just a casual viewer's perspective. So I guess
Mm.
we'll just go straight right in, and I guess I need to ask you guys first. What do we think of the mappa art style?
Steven?
It's fine.
Mm.
They're following the author's, the
Yeah.
manga artist's design, so it
Yeah. Yeah.
is fine. But
Mm-hmm.
at the same time, you know, Shingeki no Kyojin got really popular because of season 1 to three's art style.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
It can would have not been that popular if they started with that design. I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah. I can see that. Yeah. You're right. Yeah.
Yeah. If it started with Mappa, it would have not been that popular, in my opinion.
I was thinking about it the other day. What if in an alternate world, Mappa animated Attack on Titan from season one, right? Putting aside the 3D assets for the Titans, just focus on the art style of what the humans looks like. Um, I was thinking to myself, do you think people would enjoy this kind of
Oh,
different approach? Because if you think about it, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, not I mean, from a surface level, if you're not aware what JoJo is and you look at it, kind of like what happened to me when I was like 15, didn't know what JoJo was. I was like, this fucking art style looks like shit. But it kind
I,
of grew, it kind
I,
of
I,
grew on me. I don't know. They
I don't
technically
think
look
it looks
ugly,
like shit.
really. Well, I mean,
I
I
think
don't
it
think they look like
has.
shit now. But on a first viewing, it's kind of like why these guy looks ugly, bro. Maybe I don't know.
It,
Maybe that was just me.
it targets a certain audience, I guess. The design. It's not my
So
type, but
yeah,
you know, it still has an audience, a big audience for that style.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
JoJo,
yeah,
but for Shingeki,
yeah.
season 1 to 3, they went with the most, not common, I guess, but
A safe art
the
style.
most, yeah, a safe art style.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Also with, I mean, the characters, designs, uh, the author and the animators, the studio talked about it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. They worked hand in hand.
They worked hand in hand with the designs.
Mm.
But I do think they, like, can continue with, like, the sudden change of art styles
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
because it was popular. No.
Yeah. Yeah, I see what you mean. So what
Yeah.
I'm getting from what you're saying is you prefer the studio with art style. Am I right? Am I right?
Art style, I don't. The designs, I don't really care, but the animation.
Mm.
So you're all for the animation, not necessarily the art style.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we're animators. We don't
Yeah,
care
we
about the
are.
fucking.
What about you, Jella? Before I give my take,
Mm.
what
Hmm.
what do you think of the Mappa art style, and how do you think it compares to the Wit Studio art style?
Uh, hmm. I actually agree with what Steven said because
Mm.
I only really discovered Shingeki because of the anime.
Yeah.
Like I only started reading the manga
Yeah,
when I
yeah,
was waiting for season 2.
Yeah.
yeah.
So I understand that the art style that was used for the first three seasons was really the one that kind of contributed to its success as well. But
Mm.
also
Yeah.
comparing the animation of the first three seasons to
You
Ah.
season
just cannot
four,
Whoa.
compare the
We'll
animation.
get there. Yeah.
do I hold that back for now?
Yeah, for now. I'll just give my take real
All
quick.
right.
I do agree with you guys that I guess the Wit Studio art style, well, it was iconic. It was a look. It was a serve,
Mm,
you know.
mm.
I uh sorry, I just had my brain is like AFK. Yeah. Um I guess I don't know why, but I kind of prefer, maybe it's just me. Don't cancel me. I mean, it's not like I have a choice, but I kind of prefer the Mappa art style better than the
Mm.
Wit Studio. Because I know what Stevens meant when he said Hajime Isayama worked hand in hand with Wit Studio when they were developing the earlier seasons, right? Because
Mm.
you gotta play it safe. That's
Yeah,
why
yeah.
the first three seasons, in terms of the art style of the humans, they did have I guess they had like a specific look that
Mm.
Isayama wanted, but they're still kind of safe, like
Yeah.
no, there's not much protruding noses or like prominent facial features compared to Mappa, who was like, fuck it, I'll just put everything in there. And I guess I kind
Mm.
of like that. I kind of like that Mappa did that they kind of went with they kind of lean closer to the art style in the manga. I guess in that
Yeah.
point in time, because I do understand that
Mm.
even in the earlier chapters of Attack on Titan, when it was coming out fresh and new, if you compare, obviously Isayama has improved, and therefore he was, I guess this kind of I should also mention this also happens with a lot of mangakas out there. um
Mhm.
I believe the same thing happened with the mangaka for Vinland Saga, where if you compare the
Oh,
earlier chapters to it's not that the earlier, again, I'm not saying the earlier chapters were badly drawn. It's just that
it
the
wasn't.
the later chapters, they hit so different because as an artist, you keep on drawing and drawing, you kind of
You
develop,
improve.
you improve, and you
Mhm.
develop the look that you specifically want for your show. And I feel like that for Isayama, that applies both for the anime and for the manga, where
Mm.
if you take a look at his art style for the early chapters, it looks, it looks fine. It looks safe. Mikasa has
Earlier?
yeah, the earlier chapters.
Ah, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
He had like a more anime,
Yeah, I had a
like a
very
not like a normal anime style.
yeah, Mikasa has beady eyes because yeah, the number one anime nose. You already know. So,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, but Attack on Titan's been going on for so long. Isayama established like an art style and a look, and I don't know. I just like that. Mappa kind of leaned more on the arts of the manga now, and
I see.
I feel like it's okay for them to do that. You wanna know why?
Because they're aging.
Yeah,
Is
well,
that it? Because that's what
I guess that's
going. That
that's my secondary reason. Yeah, but
ganun kasi for me when it was.
mm,
Ewan ko, I
yeah,
never really minded the art style then. Parang mas gusto ko lang talaga yung feel ng first three seasons, like
yeah, yeah,
the
yeah.
style.
Understandable.
Pero
Yeah,
kasi with this season, nagka time jump, 'di ba?
yeah. It's 4 years time skip.
Yeah, and sa span of season 1 to 3, they were still teenagers, and etong season 4, it felt like yun nga, parang pinakita naman na oh, they age, they you know, may iba sa kanila. So hindi naman totally like I don't like the character designs of this season. Akala ko kasi
Yeah.
kanina we were gonna go to the animation na kaagad. Pero ano pala, art style.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
yeah, yeah. Anyway, yes.
Um, I approve of Mappa's decision to change the art style for two reasons. One of them being, as you've mentioned, this is a time skip after all, so there will be changes to their looks, which is
Mm.
fine, right? Secondly, I just feel like it's also an eventual change because Isayama's art also changed, right? So they kind of went with the more pronounced facial features, like thinly drawn line art, and I don't know, I like that. I like it when you can translate the look of the manga into the anime perfectly. So yeah, I like. I'm not saying I hate the Wit Studio art style. Obviously, I love that as well. That's where it all started. But I also commend Mappa for they made their work stand on its own. You know,
Mm.
like people are gonna look at a screenshot of K-pop Armin and go, "Yep, Studio Mappa animated that."
K-pop army.
So yeah, I guess I also want to mention um let's go with the issues that's been going on. Let's stay with the art style for now for a little bit. Before we get to the animation, which is
Mm.
probably the people's biggest gripes. Um, a lot of people on Twitter are complaining that Mikasa looks like a man. What what do we think? As animation students, what do we think? Because I feel like they're just cowards.
I agree. I call bull.
Okay. Huh. How
Uh,
about I
yeah.
just don't like how inconsistent some of the shots are.
Mm-hmm.
I think
So you're just for the
when you're
consistency.
yeah, when you're gonna animate something, need to be consistent.
Mm.
That's one of the uh what is this foundation?
Okay
The
lang
rules of
Tagalog.
animating, I guess.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. For real.
You gotta be consistent. But
So, mm,
some of the shots are not consistent and it bothers me, I
I have
guess.
a question.
Yeah.
Do you acknowledge that that also happens in the first three seasons? That there are also
Hmm.
inconsistencies. I
Of
mean,
courst there will be
yeah, I'm just saying,
inconsistencies.
you could take a screenshot from frame or
It
whatever and
just
compare it
happens a lot more. It just happens a lot
in
more
season
in
four.
season. Yeah. Studio Mappa's
Okay, yeah, okay,
animation.
okay. But you don't like the mature look for them.
No, it's not that I don't like it. It's fine.
It's fine.
That's it.
That's it. Okay,
That's it.
very neutral. What about you, Jella?
I guess kaya lang naman din nagkaroon ng issue because the look of Mikasa from the trailer was different
It was
from
different.
what was
She
Was
was
yeah,
it
hotter.
really?
yeah, it was like
Yeah. She
it
was
was so
hotter.
different.
I'm gonna look it up. Go ahead.
Look at
Go
it.
look it up.
Kahit ako when that scene was shown on the episode, I was like, wait, this looks a little different from what was on the trailer. I'm kind of confused, but
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know. I'm not like, oh, what did you do to her? Oh, waifu, or
For
I
real.
don't know how people. But yeah, yun lang siguro I guess kaya siya naging issue talaga. Because you'd also be a little, medyo ma-off ka rin naman siguro if what was presented on the trailer was different. It's like, do y'all remember Suicide Squad?
Ah, yes.
Because
Yes.
the trailer, it was kind of presented na Joker was gonna be the main villain or something, and then sa
Yeah,
mismong
yeah.
movie,
He's
he
barely
was
in it.
just, yeah,
Yeah.
he's like, oh, I'm just here.
I'm just here, just
So
vibing.
parang,
Yeah.
yeah, so parang ganun din yung effect, I guess, for the people. But personally, hindi naman totally issue sa akin yung nag-iba yung mukha niya, and
Mm.
she doesn't look as cute as the first three seasons. It's fine with me.
Mm. Yeah, sa akin lang kasi, I guess let's go with the trailer. I actually am more forgiving with the trailer comparisons kasi
Look at
um
this.
there
Just look
there
at this.
I'm gonna take a look. Para sa akin I'm just gonna say this. There will be more differences between the trailer and the final work in an animated
Yuck.
feature compared to a full-length film.
But
Wait,
That what?
didn't we
This?
get the first one?
no.
No, we
We
got
did.
the second
We got
one.
the second one. Oh well,
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
that's a
Oh,
shame.
kaya
Look how beautiful that is compared to the.
Yeah. I'll just share it on screen. I'll edit it in there, I guess. Yeah.
Wow, magic, editing
yeah,
magic.
'di ba? It's very nakaka kaya gets ko rin why people were kind of like, "Whoa, what happened?"
Am I too forgiving?
Yeah.
Maybe it's because I'm working on a thesis film and I'm like, hey man, give us a slack. We're both
The,
working on a thesis film. Yeah.
Ah,
I,
but
I
yeah.
I'll just say this. I'm more in terms of comparisons with the trailer. I understand and also I'm more forgiving because the trailer usually is animated like way before some of the actual scenes are animated, so there will be changes, and unfortunately I do acknowledge some of them are not for the best, including the Mikasa shot that we shown just now. So yeah, um what was I gonna say? Oh, so I think people who think Mikasa looks like a man are fucking pussies. I think she looks fine. Going
Mm.
back
looks
to what I
fine.
going back to what I said earlier, the 2 points that I made, Mikasa's Mikasa looking like a man was inevitable and it was gonna happen anyways because this is a time skip, right? So she's like 19, maybe 20 years old, and again, um, you can't really blame Mappa's just following the art style. I hate how whenever a studio kind of develops their own art style instead of following the manga, people riot about it. And when the studio follows the art style, they still riot about it. Like, what do you want? What do you want? I don't
No, bro,
get
you
it.
gotta understand. This anime, this story was built up because of the anime.
Yeah, but no. I mean, I don't know. I guess those are the two main points that justifies for me why let's focus on Mikasa as the best example and why Mikasa looks like that because it works in the story, right? Because it's a time skip. They did grow
Mm,
old, you know,
yeah.
and I guess oh wait, something's happening to my screen.
Oh,
Please
What?
don't
hello.
shut down.
Okay.
Can you hear
Is it
me?
shutting down?
Nah.
Yeah, I'm
It's just it's having some driver problems again. Yeah, we're still good. Um,
Okay, we're still good.
it's kind of like Mappa was following the art style of the manga, and in the manga, Isayama as is in his point is in the point where he's finally established the style, because it's about to end. So I feel like it's safe to assume that okay, this is the definite style that he wanted his characters to look like. So if you're going to I don't know if you're going to animate the season finale, you might as well go with what it's going to look like in the manga. And I feel like if you don't, I guess it all comes down to preference. Then like you guys prefer the Wit Studio art style, and it's fine. I'll respect that. Pero I guess I can. I don't know. I guess you guys also know the valid points for Mappa. Pero there are some people out there who they just don't like it because Mikasa looks like a man. So
mm.
it's kind of
Mm.
like if you don't like Mikasa because he looks like a man, then don't blame Mappa, blame Isayama for that. And I don't know if you can do that because if you're complaining, then that means you love his work. It's just this weird like domino effect where Mappa's just the messenger. I'm just vibing, bro. I'm just trying to translate what this creator has given to us. So if you don't like our work, then you don't like his work. Because in this point in the anime, this is the closest we've got to the anime art style the being that close to the manga art style. So yeah, I don't know. I think Mikasa looks fine.
Oh my god.
I do acknowledge
Yeah, she looks fine.
the inconsistencies, but
Mm.
come on,
Inconsistencies.
you gotta admit some of them are pretty nice glow up, if you know what I mean. You know,
Mm.
Levi has never looked so fine. Come on,
Yeah, Levi
I
Levi looks
agree.
pretty good in
now
Mappa.
looks like a
He looks like a tiny man now. Because
tiny
before
man now.
he looks like a man attached to a child's body, but now he looks like a tiny
Mm.
man, which is that's what he is. Everyone looks so
Okay.
fine. Come on.
I
Mikasa
agree.
looks
Sure,
fine. I don't
sure.
care what you say. Mikasa looks fine as hell, especially with the
Armin.
ponytail. Armin, come on. Armin from BTS.
Armin, okay. Armin's like a different story.
Yeah, do you
Armin
not like
looks
Armin?
hot.
Armin,
Mhm.
bro, this
The
dude.
man grew up.
Your daughter calls me daddy too. Come on. That's my
Armin looks hot.
Exactly.
boy. He looks so hot.
Damn.
And don't even get me started with Sasha and Hanji. Oh my god.
Oh,
Stop,
okay, okay.
Hanji.
Come on.
Okay, I understand.
They're
The designs are really they're good.
good.
I like
Yeah,
them.
yeah.
Bro,
Sasha.
you got
Oh
me
my
The
looking
god.
main
at
problem is
Hanji.
the
Oh my
inconsistencies.
god.
Really, the animation. Really, that's the only
It's the animation that you have a
problem.
problem with. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm, same.
the only
Sasha's
problem I have.
hairstyle, the clean ponytail.
What's her name again? That is that character that looks like Armin, but it's a girl. But it's a
Yelena.
girl. Who
Yelena's.
again?
Yelena.
Yeah, that girl.
Do you like Yelena? Are you a Yelena stan?
Yes.
She's okay. She looks like Elle from Death Note. To me, I don't know. It's just something that I noticed. She, she, she looks like tall Elle from Death Note with Armin's
I
old
love
hairstyle.
her.
Yeah, she's a strong
Love her
woman.
very much.
Strong, tall
Yes.
woman. Yeah.
Strong,
Hanji's just doing it for
strong,
me.
very
Hanji's
strong.
Hanji's
Han-
hair.
Hanji.
Oh my god, the bangs and like
Thank
the
you.
A
like
banger, bro.
the little like hair popping out of his her nape with a tiny ponytail on top.
Ma'am.
God, that shit's so cute. Come on. Hanji looks so
Ah.
fine. I definitely prefer this look of Hanji compared to the old one.
Yeah. I
And
agree.
need I say more? This is a controversial opinion, but Peak Finger is a babe.
Okay.
I love her
Yeah.
too, man.
Peak.
I just love her
Peak.
vibe.
I love
Peak is
Peak.
your favorite character, I know.
Yeah. It's kind of like how I feel with Jean and Ganyu from Genshin Impact, where I love the both of them, but they hit different in their own way. But in Attack on Titan, it's the same with Mikasa and Peak, because Mikasa's the OG waifu. I'm not
True,
kidding.
true,
Mikasa's my first anime crush, like officially. So I ain't gonna forget my girl. I still love Mikasa, but Peak just she's just so comfy
She's
looking.
built different.
She's built different. She's not even trying. She just looks tired all the time. She's like, "Hello." She's just vibing. She's just chill.
Mm. She emits the most relaxed energy.
Yeah, like I would study with this girl
Mm.
because she's just
Yeah, if
vibing.
she asked me to study with her, I'm like, yeah,
Yeah, sure.
I would.
Let's go.
I'll study.
I love this contrast of these war freaks, and she's just hehe. I crawl. She's so cute. She's so cute. Maybe it's just me, but I'm a sucker for girls with the bed hair and the
Oh my
tired
Tired
eyes.
eyes.
You're exposing yourself.
It's weird because
For any
I
tired
used
girls
to
out there.
uh, anyways, I just found it weird because back when season 1 came out, I kind of didn't like Annie at first because I was like, she has a weird nose. But then I realized I was just a pussy, because
Yeah,
prominent
you were.
features scared me, and I guess I was just used to the whole like simplistic anime look.
Mm-hmm.
and then I was looking back at it and I was like, you know, if I was 15 years old and I saw Peak, I would not like her because of her nose. But
Uh,
I don't care. I don't care that she has a I don't care that she looks like Pokimane. I appreciate the fact that she stands out. Alam mo yun, like she
You're gonna
stand.
get canceled, bro.
No, 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 no. She does look like Pokimane. She does. They have the same nose, and the same hair. I'm
You're
not
gonna
saying
get
it's a bad
canceled.
thing. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. It's just what I think,
mm.
and I don't mind the prominent nose because it makes her stand out. You know, I've evolved. I'm a cultured man. You know.
You're
He
now a
finally
cultured
got some
man.
taste.
Yeah, I finally got some taste. Well, a peak finger if you're listening. I love you. So yeah, Mappa art style. You guys, it's not your favorite, but you gotta
It's
acknowledge
cool.
it's pretty good.
Like,
It's
It's pretty
alright.
good. Yeah,
yeah.
it's fine. So,
They're both alright.
what about the animation?
Ah, bro.
We're getting there. We're
Put
getting there.
Mappa in the
Mm.
trash.
Oh, are you sure? Is Mappa
Yes.
really that bad?
It is that bad, bro.
Oh, okay. I'll
Did you
give.
see the scene where
Which one? Which one?
Jean,
Is that the one where he
John
jumped
was
off and he's like,
Yeah, yeah. That thing.
where he was 3D animated?
okay, yeah, I gotta admit that was not
Was
very smart.
Yeah.
was
And
not.
that scene where they all come together. It's just the
Oh,
silhouettes of them flying.
these are
The
the devils
mosquitoes,
of
bro. The
Yeah.
parody.
mosquitoes.
Like tiny little mosquitoes flying on the screen.
Yeah, they
Yeah, yeah. I hate this shit.
Is it a valid defense if I said that that's exactly what the manga panel looked like?
You
really.
know, we cannot say that because we're animators
Okay.
and
Mm,
we need to think more ways how to deliver
mm,
that panel
Okay,
better.
yeah.
that's fair.
Yeah.
If my animation professors are listening to this, I'm sorry.
You are a disgrace.
Nah, I'm working on
Because
it.
even though you're
Doing fine.
because it's like even though you're translating the manga itself to an animation, but as an animation studio you should still be able to yun nga make improvements na hindi lang
Yeah.
yung basta malagay mo lang na it's
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
okay. Can I just
Cause
say
Yeah,
okay.
what's up?
I was reading that chapter where Warhammer Titan and Eren were fighting, and
Yes.
not gonna lie, when I was reading that, the panels, they look awesome. In my brain, you know,
You were
my brain
imagining.
was visualizing that, oh, this is gonna be epic.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then when it happened, I was
Yeah, not gonna lie. It was
Disappointment.
the direction of the fighting is not the best. Again, you know, for you guys listening, I'm not saying our opinions are absolute. We're not
Yeah. Yeah.
disregarding the
Your opinions
yeah, not
are
mm,
disregarding your
your
opinions. We're also not disregarding like the hard work that Mappa did. It's just
yeah,
mm,
that
yeah, yeah.
as
of course.
we're animation students and we have to acknowledge, you know, where criticism is due.
Mm,
Kind of like you go to a restaurant and I don't care if you're cheap or you're expensive, but you know, if your food tastes good, it tastes good. If it tastes bad, then it's bad. We got to be fair,
mm,
right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
I
I
guess you
also
guys
understand
mm,
why the animation is like that because they're animating two
two like
seasons.
really big shonen animes at the same time.
Yeah, yeah. Jujutsu
Mm,
Kaisen
Jujutsu
and
Kaisen, yeah.
Shingeki, and they're more focused on Jujutsu right
Yeah,
now since it's the new face of
unfortunately,
Shonen Jump.
yeah, unfortunately, Shingeki was like, okay, you're pretty big, but you're not big right now.
Yeah, big
Jujutsu
enough.
Kaisen, yeah, not, like you already had your
Yeah,
run, you know. We gotta put some
mm,
love
yeah,
on Jujutsu
you're
Kaisen.
almost dead. So
Unfortunately,
that's what's happening right now.
mm,
I guess
So
I'm
that
more forgiving because if you guys didn't know, um, the reason why they changed studios was because of the workload was too much for Wit, which is understandable. Did
mm.
you guys know that when Wit was animating season 1, they only had a total of 35 employees.
Was it 35 or
Yes.
Only
36? Oh
35.
no.
Yeah, like 30
Oh, okay.
plus. That's it.
30,
But
yeah, something.
it's also
Imagine.
like, oh, maliit sila na studio, but look at the
Yeah,
work.
Look at the
it's a
work.
testament to their work. Like it
I
looks
love their work.
amazing. It looks so
Amazing.
good.
It's
The
And
very,
sequences,
very good.
the
the
sequencers are
fight
so,
sequences,
yeah, they're so
they're
well
stuck in my
animated.
mind.
Yeah, they're embedded. The come on, the Levi versus Monkey fight scene.
Mm-hmm.
That
Oh my god.
come
I
on, man.
love that
We're
so
going to
much.
show that on screen. Maybe I'll put a filter on it so we don't get, I don't know, zucked by YouTube. But yeah, I'm gonna try it. But
The
yeah, the
scene
scene with
where
Monkey,
monkey
Monkey
the scene where Levi is getting chased and
with
the
Kenny. Oh
compass
my, come
yeah, with
on.
Kenny, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
The
Yeah,
the
shots were so good. The
compositions
composition.
as godlike. I don't
I
know.
the
Like,
forgot. I forgot
flow.
but to
his
be
name.
fair,
You
but
do,
to be
yeah, the
fair,
guy
there
that
was
worked on that was ano eh. The guy who worked on it was freelance kasi. Specifically,
yeah, yeah.
yeah. To be
It
fair,
was the freelance animator. Yeah, to
mm.
be fair, it was the freelance animator. But
Mhm.
at the same time, they
But
should
then
have done
again,
that as well with season 4. You know, if you cannot
Mm.
the Sasuga.
animate that, if you're gonna animate a big ass scene, you want to make it
Look
look good. You should
cool,
have
cool
hired
spot.
some freelance
Mhm.
animators. You know.
Yeah. Uh,
Also,
mm.
can I just add, like, what you guys were saying, Jujutsu Kaisen is kind of bigger than Shingeki right now, but still there are a lot of people that are waiting for the final season, and they have really high expectations, diba?
Yeah,
Like
Yeah.
in their part,
international, diba?
they also have to
Yeah,
acknowledge that on their part.
but
Mm.
it's different with Japan. You know, it's different with
Yeah,
Japan.
it's always
Mm.
changing, shifting, like all the time.
To
All right, that's
the
fair.
in an international opinion, I guess Shingeki is more important than Jujutsu Kaisen, but in
Oh,
Japan, it's not.
It's the shit.
oh, okay.
It's
I haven't watched
Jujutsu
Jujutsu.
Kaisen is the shit right
I,
now
I
Oh,
guess you
in
wow.
could
Japan.
say Attack on Titan is like beloved na. You know, like you've had
Mm.
your run, but we
You've
gotta
had
show
your
some
run.
love to the newbies. You know,
All
Yeah.
right.
the fresh ones, the younglings. You know.
Yeah, I get that. Okay,
Yeah.
makes sense.
Um.
Yeah.
As I was saying, when season 2 came out for Attack on Titan, you know, it was short, but it was fine. It still looks pretty good. But then
Season 2? What?
season 2, yeah, for Attack on Titan, right?
Shingeki. Okay.
Yeah. Wit
Still love
delivered.
it.
It was okay. Yeah, looks pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
And then season 3 came out, and it was supposed to come out as like a one whole season, but what happened, as we all know, is that it got divided into two parts. So it was released,
Season
I
3, part 1 and
believe,
part 2.
yeah, I believe they came out like in different seasons. So there was kind of like a delay in the middle, and the reason why is because the workload was too much for Wit, which is understandably so. Wit made some amazing animation, and you know
They did.
season 3 is where
So,
like the
oh,
characters
right.
that
Okay.
you're going to have to animate the most, they all meet up in one scene. So it was a bit too much. And as far as, if I'm not mistaken, they were already at when they realized that they were going to have to divide season 3, they were already looking for another studio to be like, oh hey, can someone give us a hand? So as far as I
Mm.
heard, no one was picking up the rights. I don't know, maybe it's because of
Yeah.
the expectations that you're
Pressure.
going to have to meet, the pressure. And Mappa was like, oh
Yeah.
yeah, we'll take it, we got you. So again, if I'm not mistaken, they were already animating season 4 when part 2 of season 3 was coming out. So
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
I guess I'm more forgiving because I just appreciate what Mappa did. You know, they picked up the slabs, but
Okay.
I also acknowledge that some of their decisions with the animation were not the best.
Yeah.
Um,
Imagine, right? And
imagine
not imagine, but
what if.
like, no, no, not what if, like, but
Yeah.
making
Wit was making season 3, part 1 and 2, right?
Yeah,
At the same time, they were making Vinland Saga. And I don't know if you've watched Vinland Saga,
I know the
but
animation looks pretty good.
it's one of. I mean, to me,
Yeah,
bro, you
personal
gotta
opinion time.
respect Wit. You gotta respect Wit. I
Of
love Wit. It's
course.
one of my
Wait, did
favorite
with ano
studios
ba
right now.
with animated Villain Saga?
Yeah, at the same time, like Shingeki season 3, part 1 and 2, and Vinland Saga at the same time. Imagine,
Mm,
like, and they had like 30. You said 35, right? 35 animators.
maybe they had
Like,
more, but
yeah.
yeah, but
Now
yeah,
maybe they have more,
yeah.
but
Now they have more.
still, the animation quality is
Spot
top
on.
notch.
Yeah, I think I know where you're going. I think you're about to say this is not an excuse for
Mop,
Mappa, because
yeah,
with
Mappa
wit,
sucks.
with
No, no, I'm joking. I'm joking.
Mappa
I love
could
Jujutsu Kaisen.
Mappa could it could do better with Attack on Titan. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe
I
it's also because of the budget. I don't know.
oh
I
yeah.
do not know.
I heard that the budget actually isn't always the case. Because the budget daw, as far as I heard, is divided into. I mean, of course, it's going to be what's the word? Tatantsahin siya for the whole season, but they're going to be divided into each episode. So that's why sometimes in most commonly in shonen anime, when there's a huge fight scene, like a really cool fight scene that's going to trend on Twitter,
Mm.
like let's give an example. What about the fight scene between Overhaul and Midoriya in My Hero?
Oh, okay.
So that
Well,
was a huge fight scene, right? Like I didn't even catch up with season 4 of My Hero Academia at the time, but I knew what that scene was. I watched it and it was so cool. And I guess that's the example I'm gonna use. Most commonly in shonen anime, whenever you get huge fight scenes, usually the next episode is going to be more relaxed. It's just a bunch of people
mm.
talking. Why? Because the budget had to get split up. Because they paid so much money for this episode for the huge fight scene that they're like, okay,
Oh, okay,
we
okay.
got a little bit of budget for the next episode, but we can't deliver a huge fight scene, ng sunod-sunod.
Jujutsu Kaisen is unlimited budget
Yeah,
because every
but then
fight
again,
scene.
yeah, there are there are some studios or anime where that's an exception. At the top of my head, Jujutsu Kaisen and Demon Slayer, you know, you
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Demon Slayer.
Studio Ufotable. I guess the producers were like with Studio Ufotable, and Studio Ufotable was like, okay, what budget are we talking about? And the producers were like, yes. So so Ufotable was like, oh, let's fucking go, right? And Demon Slayer, come on, fucking episode 19, Hinokami, that's just so iconic, right?
Yeah, yeah, it's iconic.
The
I don't know if
fucking
it's
the
iconic,
beheading
but
scene.
the best. Uh, what do you call this?
Let's say the best fight scene in
Scene.
season 1.
Yeah,
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 yeah.
yeah.
Um. So yeah,
Oh, I
I
like
get
the
what you're
studio
coming
as
from.
well. Okay.
Yeah, I get where you're coming from. Na okay, okay, Mappa, good work. But if Wit did it before, you could have done the same
Oh,
thing.
they made Fate.
Yeah, they
Fate Stay
actually
Night.
the Fate movies, the animations actually look pretty good. I feel like
I know. They have unlimited budget.
yeah, Studio
Like,
Ufotable.
there's a running joke like unlimited blade works, like unlimited
Oh, is that
budget.
a thing? I didn't know that.
Yeah, it
That's a
is.
thing.
It is a
I
thing.
didn't know it
Like,
was a thing.
unlimited budget.
Unlimited budget. Studio
They
Ufotable,
have
good on
really
you.
good animation.
They do.
Eh,
I firmly believe that Studio Ufotable is one of the major animators out there that can balance 3D and 2D animation seamlessly. They're one of them. Unfortunately,
Still
Mappa
not
isn't one
one of
of
my.
them. Oh.
Oh, but I do like their 2D animations on Jujutsu Kaisen. This is the only
Well,
bias I have to
I
Jujutsu
also
Kaisen.
like their 2D animation for Attack on Titan season 4. And I mean 2D animation. That doesn't necessarily mean the human animation, just 2D. because
Mm.
I don't know why, but as Jella mentioned before, some of the swinging sequences, I don't know why they're in 3D. I just don't.
Same.
I don't. And we're finally going to go into the topic of the 3D Titan models.
Okay. I do like the models, not gonna
Yeah,
lie.
they look pretty good.
Mm.
They
They
don't
look
look
pretty good.
they don't look
The
weird.
models look good.
Yeah.
For this time, they look good.
Yeah,
Mm.
clean.
For an anime 3D model, they look
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
If you
Mm.
compare like previous animes
Yeah, I feel like
that had
people,
3D.
if I may interject, I feel like people are
Sure, sure.
forgetting the fucking Vienna sausage looking colossal titan 3D model
Yeah,
in
Bro, I
season
can't
that's
2.
forget that.
disgusting.
Diba? It looks so
Season
weird.
2, season 3.
Season 3,
What's
it's in
season
season 3.
3?
Yeah, season 3. It looks so
Season
weird.
3 part 2.
Season 3 part 2. Yeah.
No one
Yeah,
can forget that,
No one can
man.
forget that fucking Vienna sausage looking motherfucker. Right? So
yeah. I was like,
we got to be
why?
fair.
Gotta be fair. It was
In terms of 3D
good.
model, Mappa
Mappa
look
gets
pretty
it.
good. Mappa gets it. Continue,
Yeah,
Steven.
the animation
However,
debatable,
Mm.
yeah,
but the model is
Mm.
the model
pretty
looks nice.
nice.
Yeah,
Not gonna lie.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We just, I guess I'll speak for everyone when I say we miss the Sasuga or
Yeah.
the
What is
fan.
Sasuga?
It's basically a term in Japanese animation where it's like the big fight scene, the big animated fight
Hmm.
scene.
Okay.
Basically the fight with Overhaul and Midoriya, that's a Sasuga, or the fight scene
Okay.
with
Okay.
the Monkey Titan and Levi, also a
Mm-hmm.
Sasuga. We miss
Oh,
a
the Monkey Titan. Oh, that was
uh
one of the best. Okay. Okay. Go back.
the
Go
monkey.
back to the monkey.
Yeah, so that's all I really have to say. I get where
Mm.
people are coming from, and I feel the same way with Jella when I read the fight scene in the manga. When I read the fight scene between the Warhammer Titan and Eren, I was like, oh, this shit's gonna look so cool.
Yeah.
And I guess it in the anime it looks cool if you pause it, but in terms of the impact and the action and the energy, it's
Mm.
just not the same as the manga. I
Yeah.
don't know why.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you guys noticed this, but I kind of have a little gripe with the sound design. I don't know if you guys picked this up, but
Okay.
there's this one scene in, I forgot what episode it was, but it was the one where I think it was an episode or two after the declaration of war.
Mm.
Eren finally transformed and he was beating the shit out of, I forgot. I don't know if it was the soldiers sitting near the thing, what do you call it? The
Bleachers.
bleachers. I don't know if he was beating the shit out of them or the Warhammer Titan. It's one of them. But he activated hardening on his fists, on his knuckles, and he was
Mm.
punching something, and it sounded really weird. It sounded like ping, 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 ping. I was like, come on, that sounds
Wasn't appropriate.
lame. Come on, that
Oh,
sounds lame. There's no impact.
I
There's no pack, pack.
that's it.
Yeah, it's a little gripe, but also, as an animator, you also gotta work on the sound design. It's important to
Yeah.
deliver the impact. It just
Yeah. Yeah.
sounds,
Yeah. Yeah.
it just looks weird that there's like um I don't know if you guys noticed, but in Japanese anime, it's a common thing to do if you're animating someone punching the fuck out of another person. In order to show the impact, you usually draw like the wind lines.
Mm.
It's
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
yeah, the best example it's like
Okay.
the the best example that I could think of is the spider guy from Demon Slayer when he was punching the shit out of Tanjiro. You can definitely see like the wind lines, and you can feel the impact. And it's funny how when Attack on Titan, Eren was punching the shit out of something, and there were wind lines coming out of his knuckles, but all caught here was ping 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 ping. It was so weird. It was so weird. I just thought it was weird. I just thought it was weird. So yeah, I don't really have much to say about the animation except I miss the Sasuga. I miss the 2D
Same.
animated Titan sequences,
It
and
just hits different.
it just hits different. And it's just it's so again it's a weird choice that some of the human characters also have 3D models for some reason.
Mm.
So yeah, it was definitely weird. Jella, what about you? You have anything to add on that?
Mm. No, that I agree. For yeah, I just the 2D animation from the first few seasons, they really do just hit different.
They set the
I didn't get
standards.
the same. Yeah, I
Yeah,
didn't
yeah.
get the
Yeah.
same vibe
Mm.
from the recent episode, so it was kind of disappointing. But can't I don't know. I can't completely hate Mappa. Could be a production thing. Who
Or
knows
it
what's
could be it
happening?
could be the fact that we're animation students and we know
I,
how hard it is to animate.
True, true it is. But
Yeah.
ang daming
Yeah, but yeah, yeah
factors.
there's a lot of
It's like,
factors.
oh
Alam mo yun?
Mappa. But with
Mapapasabi ka
this,
na ano eh. You could give an excuse like production budget, pero merong ano eh. Then again, if other studios could do
yeah.
this, ganun, 'di ba? So there's definitely a lot of
Mm.
factors. And I guess the point that I want to make with all of these criticisms that we made for the past hour, with the art style and with the animation, right?
mm,
We're not saying our opinion is again. We're not saying our opinion is absolute just because we're animation students. I just feel like it's okay to have an opinion. It's okay to not like
Mm.
the 3D models and the fight sequences in season 4. But I don't feel like it's fair to send death threats to the animators of Mappa.
Mm.
That's
okay,
stupid.
that's too
Really isn't.
Yeah, that
much.
was too much.
It's
That
That's a
too
is
bit
much.
too
too much.
much. You gotta understand what they're coming from.
Yeah,
Oh,
Mm.
this
okay.
is yeah, it's this point we're going to have to be like you have no idea how hard it is to animate.
Yeah.
You have no
You
idea
have
how hard it is
no
to. We're
idea.
we're saying this because we're expecting something because it's the like how call this it's the professional level of animation,
Yeah,
but
Mm.
expectations are to be met. Dapat. That's
you
on you
know
as the studio. Alam mo yun?
oh yeah,
Mm.
But
but to us we know how hard it is to animate,
Mm.
and you know
you know how hard it is to make a character
we
walk?
still show respect to the animators even
Mm.
though we're saying like this and that. We still show respect because it is very very hard to
Very
animate.
hard.
Takes
Yeah.
a lot of time
You
and
can
patience
criticize
and
anyone's
skill.
work. For real. You can criticize anyone's work. If I'm a chef and I bake a cake and it's a little bit undercooked, you can say that's undercooked. But for you to throw that
Yeah.
cake in my face and shout at me, I hope you die, I think that's a bit too much.
It really is. Wishing death on someone is too much,
In
man.
general, yeah. And to think na you're sending death threats to the animators because they animated your waifu badly. It's just get the fuck off Twitter, man. Come on. Like I'm gonna say it, but a lot of people on Twitter are
Yo,
pathetic as
fucking
fuck.
Twitter, bro.
Twitter,
Ugh,
Twitter,
bro, Twitter is just
a cesspool.
Twitter is tiring.
I had this conversation with my friends the other day where we were talking about Tumblr, and we were like, and I was like, I never had a Tumblr phase. I've never been on Tumblr. And my friend went, oh, Tumblr's fun now because everyone that's discussing on Tumblr went to Twitter. Yeah.
I just want to share that. Remember when I guys told you that I started watching Shingeki when the first episode released?
Yeah.
Like only the first episode has been released, and then I
Yeah.
watched it, and then whoa,
You've been there since
sino
day
ba iba?
one.
Yeah, I've been there since day one.
Yeah.
Okay, and to see it grow this much is wow.
I'm
Yeah,
really proud of where we
yeah,
where
I
we are
really
right
like the
now.
story.
Yeah,
Yeah, the
yeah,
story is as I said is really nice. I don't have any except for the fucking detail overload, but it's good. The plot
yeah.
is good.
Mhm.
That's why everyone likes it, I guess, because the
Yeah.
plot is really good.
Yeah, I feel
So
like continue. Sorry.
No, I said that's it.
No, no, I was gonna say I feel like no one would disagree when I say Attack on Titan will go down in history as one of the best, one of the best. It's not the best, but I feel like
Yeah.
it's found its place
W-
along with I'm not gonna say I'm
Naruto.
not gonna say Naruto.
Hey.
That's a bit too
Oh,
much.
okay.
Okay,
Okay.
well, first of all,
That is true.
Naruto isn't that good, but
What do you mean?
okay,
And this is for another podcast.
Okay,
okay,
let's not
filler.
talk about Naruto.
Okay,
Let's just
filler town. No, but I was gonna say
fucking destroy
I
it.
feel like Attack on Titan is a little bit is around the level of Evangelion, Death Note, and Full Metal Alchemist. What do you think?
True,
Maybe even higher.
sure. Yeah.
Maybe Attack on Titan found
No.
its place around maybe higher than Full Metal Alchemist but lower than Bleach. What do you think?
Bleach sucks.
Hmm.
I mean, okay, okay, filler town, ninja filler town. Okay.
Hey, it's just the plot in Bleach is really boring.
Yeah, I do understand at some point I forgot what arc it was. It turns to shit. I am aware about that. But
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
um, point is, guys, it's okay to have your opinions on the animation, but please, you're a pathetic little fuck if you wish someone would die because they didn't anime your waifu properly. Why don't you
True.
just do it yourself then? Hmm? You know how hard it
Mm.
is to make a character walk?
Okay, let's not say that. Okay.
No, oh yeah, yeah,
Let's
yeah.
just
That's,
let's just say that respect people.
that was a joke. That for legal
Point
purposes,
blank
that was a
period.
joke, obviously.
Let's
But
not
yeah,
say that. Let's not.
but I do get where people come from when they say why don't you animate it because they're not wrong. It's hard, right? It's really hard,
Mm.
and just you can complain, but I think you just do it, in a proper manner, proper delivery. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that being said, what are your guys why did I
Closing thoughts.
why did yeah what are your thoughts on Attack on Titan as a whole? We're finally nearing the end. The manga will officially end next month. We'll probably talk about it again next month when it comes out. But yeah, we're nearing the end, both in anime and in the manga. What do we think as a whole? As a whole.
You wanna start, Chala?
Oh, me?
Yeah, you wanna start?
Uh,
Yeah, go ahead.
hmm. Uh, Damn, wait. Y'all got me. My brain empty.
Okay, you want me to start?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. I think it is Attack on Titan as a whole is a great has a great story.
Real shit.
We Yeah, real shit.
Yeah, yeah,
It
yeah, yeah.
has a great story. The story attracts people because it's weird, you know,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and people like weird shit. And
Yes.
I don't know, bro. The idea of the idea of people locked inside a wall for centuries
Yeah, 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 yeah.
and then sudden plot twist is interesting. It is very interesting.
Yeah, yeah.
The story wise it's really good.
Mm.
Animation wise, what I said earlier.
Yeah, later on, it's debatable, but overall, it's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
I like how it has run. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Hmm.
yeah.
Ran. It's
Mm.
run. Yes, English is not my
English.
first language.
Yeah, unfortunately, we are diagnosed with a genetically, we're diagnosed with a disease called being a Filipino. So, yeah, yeah, we're working on it.
Yeah.
Fortunately, you can't do shit
Okay.
about that. Yeah, go on,
How about you? How about you? I think I'm done.
Jella.
Oh, okay. I've gathered my thoughts.
Yes.
Uh, Same with Steven that the story really is good because if you do watch and if you do watch the anime and then read the manga, uh, they gave us this twist na our main character throughout was presented to be this really good person, and then mm,
Such a nice
twist,
development.
it it it
Evil
turned,
Jesus.
yeah, it was a 180 on his character, and I think that is really really nice. I love the concept of the world. I
Yeah.
The story, the designs on the titans themselves are really good. The animation, yeah, ups and downs, it is what it is, but
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
we for me, Shingeki isn't like one of the top anime
Yeah,
stories
it's
shows
not gonna be Dragon
for
Ball.
me. Yeah,
It's not gonna be
but
One Piece.
but
Mm.
it made its mark, and you can't deny
Yeah,
yung
definitely.
why it made its mark.
Mm.
So overall, I appreciate it. Yeah,
Yeah. Um.
hell yeah.
Well, I don't think I have anything else to add. I think you guys already mentioned that. Oh, sorry, that was my phone. Um. Attack on Titan will go down as one of the best. It's not top five. Definitely not top three. But maybe top 10. Maybe.
Mm.
Yeah. I feel like it's in the under top 10. Um. I also forgot to mention. Holy shit. I'll just add real quick that the designs for the Attack on Titan as a whole is so good, especially the Titan
Mm.
designs. This weird
Yeah.
weird eldritch looking fucking naked guys with like muscles and like bones popping out. It's so ugly
It's
looking that
good.
it looks cool.
Mm.
Eren looks cool as fuck. Okay. Also, Reiner looks cool. She looks like Reiner looks like Iron Man. Looks cool.
Yeah, as I
Yeah.
said before, the designs are
Yeah.
nice.
And the Colossal
Mm.
Titan looks
Very
like a
nice.
sausage. And that's also
Yeah.
cool. It's so weird that he has like limp arms. Why does he have limp arms? I don't know.
Mm.
It looks cool though. And Annie looks
Yeah.
Oh,
cool.
oh, the manga design, is that what you're
No,
referring to?
the designers of the Titan as a whole.
Okay.
Yeah. Um Everyone looks cool. The cart Titan looks weird, but
Yeah.
it's
It
whatever.
works.
It works, yeah.
Mm.
It's silly in its own way. Like what the fuck is that?
Oh, fuck you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then you imagine that's a
yeah.
girl and she's hot. Oh my god.
Okay, never mind. Yeah, you're fine. Honestly, I feel like one of my favorite Titan designs is the Jaw Titan, the one with the no
Yeah.
Porco
Same.
Galliard with
Yeah.
the fucking mane and the skull face. He looks
Yeah.
so cool.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
I
He
love
Very
looks
that.
like
cool.
have you guys played Dota before?
No.
Nope.
No. Okay. Well, I'm gonna send you guys a picture of a character that I y- uh used to play as in Dota.
Defense of the Asians?
Yes. There's this character that I used to play in Dota that reminds me a lot of the Jaw Titan. I feel like they have the same energy. Maybe that's why I think he looks cool. This is a really
Cool.
old wait. This is a really old fan art from when I was like in sixth grade. I'm gonna sit in photos. Hold up.
Who is this character? I'm gonna search it
Oh,
up.
his name in the game is Nikes or Nikes. I sent it in
Mm.
photos, and I was when
You
I
made
was
this?
no, I didn't. But this is a really old fan art that I saw when I was in like sixth grade,
Ah, I thought
and
you.
this gives off the same energy as the Jaw Titan. I just pointed out.
Mm.
It looks really cool.
Oh, okay, okay.
And
I
come on,
see
don't
that.
even get me started with the fucking the founding Titan form. Like
Mm.
Oh,
when I first saw the screenshot of what Eren looked like in the founding Titan form, I was like, "What the fuck is that? That looks ugly as shit."
is it
Well, it looks
the
cool.
big
Big bone.
Big rib.
rib?
Yeah, it's like this looks like
Yeah.
something I'll see in my nightmare, and that's
Mm.
cool. I love how it doesn't have any cuts in the design. It's not designed to look cool. It's just yeah, big bone. Yes, it's just a big fucking bone. Why? I don't know, man. It just works. I just had to point that out. designs are they're iconic. The survey core cape, the the half cut jacket, the brown one, and even the SWAT drip. Come on, the fucking the
Mm.
body tight like SWAT drip. That looks cool.
It do hit different.
It do hit different. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of iconic imagery in Attack on Titan. So yeah, Attack on Titan as a whole, I love it. I kind of find it funny how I love this show so much, and then I kind of got burnt out, and then my show just my love for the show just came back, like just like that. I guess
Okay.
that means it delivers quality, and it works.
Mm.
So I guess let's end this with some of our predictions. How do you guys think Attack on Titan will end?
To
You can just take a wild fucking guess, and it's fine.
I
We'll just laugh at our guesses if we're wrong for the next Attack on Titan episode. Yeah, it'll be that situation. Yeah,
to be honest, I don't really know
yeah, it's that
with
confusing,
what's
isn't it?
happening. Yeah,
No,
it's just
you just can't. Uh,
You just can't predict it.
yeah, just can't predict
Yeah,
Shingeki anymore.
yeah.
I just
It's,
don't want a
it's gotten
fucking
to that.
the plot twist that I mentioned earlier. And then Aaron woke up. I'm
Ah,
gonna
yeah.
fucking flip, bro. Like, please don't do that. There are rumors that I guess I forgot to mention this before, but people kept pointing out that we don't really know Aaron's motivation for wanting mass genocide, and usually I wouldn't use
I
that
guess.
as an excuse, but I usually I wouldn't use this as an excuse, but I forgot to mention this. So I'll just point this out real quick. I fucking love how Isayama developed Eren as a character because
Same.
I'm gonna say something controversial. Okay,
Yeah.
George Lucas fucking wishes he did the same with Anakin Skywalker, and um for the Game of Thrones fans out there, if you guys are still fans, it's questionable. But if any of you have seen Game of Thrones, D&D, the writers of the show, they fucking wish that they did the same with Daenerys Targaryen. They, for some reason, this manga writer in Japan managed to develop this character to the dark side, like in the most natural way possible, compared to like two of like really big benchmarks in pop culture, which is Star Wars and Game of Thrones. I just found it funny how Eren Yeager did it better than Daenerys and Anakin Skywalker, because
Okay.
with Anakin Skywalker and Daenerys Targaryen, those are definitely examples of how to not develop your characters into the dark side properly. Let's just say it's jarring, especially with Daenerys. I don't know if you guys have seen Game of Thrones.
No,
For
I
those of you
haven't.
listening, um, the concept in the ending that Daenerys, out of anger and frustration throughout the whole show, where she falls to the dark side. I feel like that's a really cool concept, where she's established as the character who's most deserving to be queen, because she's so hardworking, and she's like determined. Because of all of the things that she's been through, she snaps, right, to the dark side. But it was so jarring. Like, it just happens in one season, and that's it. Like, you have this sweet and caring,
Mm,
hardworking, like, leader, and then in the next episode she fucking commits mass genocide out of nowhere. And I guess the same could go for Anakin, but not. It's not as bad as Daenerys, because it's with Anakin. It's jarring, but it's not as bad. And we love
hmm.
Darth Vader anyway, so it doesn't fucking matter. But with
It's
Aaron,
just
for
Aaron
once
did
I'm
it
not.
better.
Yeah, Aaron did it better. For once, I'm not looking for a specific motivation as to why Aaron wants mass genocide, because I've been with him through all the fucking things that he's been through. He's been kidnapped like what, 3 times. Like, his friends keeps on dying, and humanity is literally like resting on his shoulder, and he doesn't know what to do. and it came to the point where he just snaps and he gets traumatized, and he's like, well, the only way for absolute world peace is mass genocide. And I feel like that um
It's
that
like makes sense.
yeah, it kind of like makes sense for him to get to that point because of everything that he's been through. I feel like it's a worthy build up. Parang yeah, okay, you earned this build up. You earned turning to evil Hitler. There was
You
a
you
there was
understand where he's
Yeah, I
coming
understand
from.
where you're coming from.
Mm.
There's a natural progression. It didn't skip any steps. So
Yeah.
Mm.
I love that. I feel like Aaron is such a good character. Because people are like, well, he's not a good character because his character development is he turns evil. Well, development doesn't mean that
Just good.
you're just turning good. The character development
Yeah.
also means like
Yeah, yeah.
there's changes through your character throughout the story because of the things that they go through. And
Mhm.
Aaron's a man, evil Hitler. Come on. Yeah, that's all I gotta add. In terms of predictions, I don't fucking know, bro. I really
Who
don't. I
knows?
just don't want any resurrection. I don't want any time loop where Aaron, wake up. If that happens, I'm gonna cry. So I don't have any predictions. I just wish
Mm.
that chapter 138 gave Gabby and the other side characters some justice. Um, Peak Finger, I love you. That's all for today's episode. Thank you so much
Hell
for
yeah.
watching
Of the Midnight
of the
Midnight
TV.
Midnight
TV
TV,
podcast.
definitely recorded at midnight.
Most
um,
definitely.
Definitely,
yeah, I
definitely.
do
Mm.
apologize for the inconsistency of quality. Maybe there's going to be some problems with the visuals or the audio, or we're not experienced at this at all. We're students, we're working on our thesis, we are
And
animating
some of us
stuff.
are
Some
working.
of us are working, so yeah, but we'll work on it. This is actually the longest episode that we did so far. Yay!
How
It
long is it?
is.
It's 2 hours.
Oh
Which is fine.
no!
It's fine. It's fine.
Oh,
I feel like
It's
in
it's
fine.
fine.
podcast standard, it's like it's fine. It's standard 2 hours. It's fine. So yeah, thank you
Okay, I
guys
hope.
for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. We will be uploading episode sooner or later. I don't have a schedule, but I'm thinking 2 episodes a week. I'm not sure. We'll get to that point. We're working on it. Thank you so much for watching. Please make sure to smash the like button. Isn't that what the YouTubers say?
Yes.
Yeah,
Smash the like
I'm
button.
contractually obligated to say this. Yeah, so please smash the like button if you don't want the hot dog up your butt, and also subscribe. We're definitely going to talk about more pop culture content like games. We're gonna talk about League of Legends soon,
Mm.
Apex Legends, Genshin
Okay.
Impact, and stuff like that. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Yeah, bye bye,
Goodbye!
Bye.
goodbye.
Goodbye!